Hello and welcome to my channel, the Solar Scribe. I listened to my video that I made yesterday and I did sound very subdued because I was very tired. So I'm a little bit perky today. I slept, yay! I asked my team to allow my physical body to sleep, which we can do if we're working overnight, with the grids, doing whatever we're doing. So I feel a bit less tired now. Right, so this is day 4. And everybody knows, well, most people know that there's a portal today. I went out for 11 o'clock and did my meditation where I needed to go. So I'm sure that everybody's doing the same thing and following the trail. So what Spirit is saying, follow your own guidance as to which meditations you want to join in with, or do you want to do one on your own. It's perfectly fine. And I was given Trojan horse timeline. I know very little about history in the Trojan horse, but I know it's something to do, well, and I don't really know much about it, if I'm honest. So some of you may want to go and research that, or just feel into the energy of that timeline and see what comes out of it. Okay, right. There was this, if I remember, it was called that backdoor, that when the internet first came out in the 2000s, a lot of computers were infected with this. So it could be something to do with that, is what Spirit have just said. Right, okay, so let's pull the Masters first. Mary Magdalene is debuting a new deck, which came yesterday, so we'll pull that out as well. So we're day 4 of the transmission. I was given information this morning as to what I need to do over this 13-day process, where I need to go and what what portals I'm opening, what guidance I'm giving to the earth, what she's giving to me. I am operating very, very strongly on the Christ Easter timeline. I know there's something happening with that in a big way. So let's see what the Masters have got to say about it. Okay, so Christ is here. The Christ is here, and talking about Easter and forgiveness. I am working on this timeline through Archangel Michael and the Lapis Lazuli energy. But each starlight has their own internal and external mission, and it's time to connect to that now. So that's my one. The Christ is giving a nod to these 2 roses and honouring Mary Magdalene. She's coming on the red ray, and Christ is on the blue ray. Okay. So it's my energy. I'm using my energy to work on these timelines with Gaia around Easter. So that's what my 13-day mission is, and I'm on day 4. Okay, so again, this is about the collapse of the old timelines to do with religion and ancestors. So I know I have an imprint of the Essenes, which I am fully aware of. So look into your ancestral line for that. Open communication, Mercury standing with Diana on this. Focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. So this is the highest positive polarity through this solar plexus, solar sun gateway. So Kuthumi is saying call on him to unveil your own cloak of wisdom. So to take off your own cloak of wisdom. Okay. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. So we're being given strong guidance now to right. White Eagle did that yesterday. Lady Quan Yin wants another card. You're being given strong guidance now to step into what you need to do. Okay, right, so there's a big timeline of forgiveness here, and this came out yesterday, and we've got Christ's forgiveness, we've got the Myriam, which is sacred vision, and choose to forgive in order to heal. And Lady Quan Yin also is a master at generating the vibrations for forgiveness. So if there is anything over these next 2 days in this portal that you feel that you need to forgive, or you need to accept forgiveness from somebody else, Gaia is saying that there's a lot of humans on the planet that carry shame around how we've treated her, but she's saying look at her now. So let go of all that old shame and blame and anything else, because it's the new energy. You can't take it with you. So Christ is saying forgive yourself as well as anybody else. Okay, right, I'm going to pull. Do you want to do the Archangel? Oh no, right. I'm going to pull Mary Magdalene. This is the new deck. Okay. Oh, did I not? Right, it's saying I didn't show you the Keepers of the Light book. So Amethyst is talking about the 1-point focus as well through the third eye and the vision, which Odin was talking about yesterday, and that's what Diana is talking about with the focused intention. Right, Mary Magdalene wants to pull one for her and one for the Christ. Okay, so what Mary is saying, obviously, with everything that's happening on the planet at the minute, people are starting to realise how important family is, and that the fancy houses and the fancy cars and the fancy whatever is taking a back seat now to the importance of people and family, and Gaia just wants to come in as the tree and support that. Okay, so that's the first one, and then Gaia, the Christ. Right, so what the Christ is saying, doesn't actually need that, I need this. We look at the colours, they're the same. So what the Christ is saying is what I've just said that he said about saint and sinner, this forgiveness, this good and evil, right and wrong, black and white. The duality on this planet is changing through this Christ timeline. And what we need to understand is that there is duality within all of us, of a saint and a sinner. That none of us are without. He's giving me the same people in glass houses don't throw stones, because we all have this energy within us But what he's saying is that we need to recognize and forgive ourselves for anything that forgive ourselves for anything that we feel that we acted in negative polarity. But what he's also saying is that he was classed as a saint, Master Jesus, but he was, when he walked the earth plane, there were human parts of him where he did get angry, or he did say, I don't understand what's happening here. So he's saying, as we go through this portal, we need to recognize every single aspect of us that is, and look on it, observe every single aspect of us without judgment. Okay, without judgment. Right, and then what Mary's saying regarding her, she is seen as a sinner to some in the Bible, and she's also seen as Mother Mary's seen as the Holy Virgin. So she's saying there's this distorted energy around the Divine Feminine. Can you just say a bit more on that, Mary, please? Right, okay, thank you. Right, so she's saying that there's this distorted energy around the Divine Feminine, that we were the fallen woman, that Eve was the fallen woman, depicted as the first one in the Bible, and that Jesus was the saint, the Divine Masculine was the saint, the prophet, the saviour of all. And yet what Mary is saying, the Divine Feminine has risen now. Mother Earth is the Divine Feminine in action. She has spoken and said, no more. She has spoken and said, I am rising with or without you. Please come with me, but I'm not waiting for anybody. This is what I'm doing, it's a reset. Okay. So what White Eagle is saying, that all of this ancestor stuff around Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary, these distorted lenses that are looked through in terms of religion, or the communication that we use around religion, is going to change. The timelines are being rewritten now. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Mary. Right, okay, so let's pull a heart card then, after that gorgeous, sorry, it must have been very loud. That gorgeous instruction from Mary. Let's see what heart card we get. Right, okay. Right, this is talking again, as it was yesterday, about something hidden in plain sight. Remember Mother Mary, if you've seen my video yesterday, Mother Mary was talking about our gifts being hidden in plain sight, and something being hidden in plain sight. Something will be revealed in a dream, and the dream card came out yesterday from the Archangels. Something will be revealed in a dream or through someone you trust. The information sheds light on something that has remained hidden from you for some time. Suddenly the missing piece of the puzzle appears and you are able to see the bigger picture. So we're all being given our tools and skills are being revealed to us now. And I said yesterday in my video that I feel it's through dream state, because what Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene and Yeshua were saying, it's easier for them to contact us. Sorry, wrong one. Right, they're the heart cards I've just used. And these are the ones I'm about to use. It's being done in dream state. Okay, so if you're finding that you're having, and I said this yesterday about the religious dreams or the weird dreams, That's what these timelines are. There are a lot of starlights now working on these timelines. Surrender. Okay. Right, again, this ties into Christ, but give me a second. Ecstasy, right. Yeah, I've got it. Right, so what the Christ is saying, and Zaphkiel is reiterating both of this. What the Christ is saying is that when he surrendered, so if you look, it quite looks a little bit like he's on a cross. And Kuthumi's here because he's got the ankh, so he's saying the cross is changing. It's the ankh now that we are looking to. And through this solar sun energy, because Jesus was classed as the Son of God, this in no way is a religious transmission, but I'm just using the Christ as he's wanting to come through and say these words. So when he surrendered to the pain of what was happening and he transitioned, this was the ecstasy as he came through this solar gateway. So that's what he's telling us now. When we're surrendering and going through this gateway, there could be a bit of trepidation around what's happening, although we are all very accomplished and wise masters, he's saying, or we wouldn't be here at this time. When we're going through this and we surrender and we leave behind all of the stuff that I've just talked about through the distorted lens, this is the energy that we get. Okay. Right. So the Christ is being flanked by Zaphkiel. Right, in the heart. Right, let's pull an angel then. If we're still on the Christ energy. Thank you. Right, 32. Right, so what Christ is saying is look at the colours pink and green through the higher heart. When we're going through this portal, I talked about the thymus yesterday. This is tomorrow, this is the 5th of April, because it's 5. We're going through the higher heart. Today we've gone through the solar plexus, some of us, and tomorrow the energy will be lifted up to the higher heart. Okay. Right, I think the starseed one's appropriate now. Right, action, baby steps. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So, when I went out to do my meditation today at 11 o'clock, I had no idea what visualization I was going to get. I had no idea what, where I'd be guided to on the planet. So what this is saying, take the action anyway, no matter how ridiculous it seems, or your mind saying, oh really, they've actually, you've been guided to do what? You're being guided to go and sit in a field and put 3 crystals around you and chant these words. Really? Do it. If that's what your inner guidance is telling you to do, then do it. Because that's what we need to. They're giving us baby steps because they're saying we need to start using these skills now. Now is the time. So they're going to give me another card to substantiate that, what I've just said about these baby steps. Yeah, Okay, right, baby steps. Look at this, the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Christ is saying 2,000 years possibly of training for this. You're ready. Look at this one, baby steps. So you've just come out of your knowing about what you can do, and then these colours here, look. So you're about to walk through this portal. You've got these colours here, and these colours are on the other side. Look at that. That's what's on the other side of this portal. That's what you're doing. This is you. Okay. And Christ is saying for tomorrow, the colours are the same. So it's the higher heart that's being activated tomorrow. Today's the solar plexus with Kuthumi. Tomorrow we're going through this crystalline divine inner light of the higher heart. Okay. Right, so tomorrow's transmission is going to be interesting. Right, let's do the fractals. Again, with these, I don't say anything, or I try not to. Not always easy. And then you decide what you need to do with that. You'll get keys and codes from this as well. First one. Okay. Next one is these. And then finally, so. Okay, right. I'm going to pull goddesses now. Got 3 goddesses to support us here. Ostara, family, fertility. What is it? Oh, because it's fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So again, through this portal today and tomorrow, she's actually, if you actually look what she's doing, she looks like she's coming through a portal. That's really cool. Okay, second one. Abundantia. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. That speaks for itself. Okay, Diana wants to comment on that one for a sec. And we had this one yesterday, Aeracura, still don't know how to pronounce it, blossoming. You are just getting started, to have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. We had that one yesterday. Okay, gonna put her there. Right, so what Diana is saying with this abundance, it's an amazing energy. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. So this is what you could potentially be tapping into. Okay. Right, let's pull the good tarot and then I'll do a number. Magician, number 1. So again, that speaks for itself. It's through the higher heart. It's a very magical time. Right, Starseed Tarot. I've been guided to, I used to belly dance professionally, and I haven't done it for years, and I just had a revelation when I woke up this morning that I'm going to be doing some basic teaching belly dance videos, and it's to do with Divine Feminine, 10 of Flames. So again, the number 10 is the Divine Masculine Feminine within ourselves, and through the 0 point energy is where this creative fire is being birthed through the twin flame, which is these two here. Okay, so I've been asked to do some basic belly dance videos through the root chakra, because it's the movement is the best way to work through the base chakra, and belly dancing is really good to. Oh, Lady Quan Yin wants to come in, one sec. So what Lady Quan Yin is saying, it's really good to any kind of movement, dance movement at the minute, with the hips and the lower body, to ground the energy in and to express ourselves through the divine sexual feminine, which is the ecstasy of the lower chakras, which is the base, sacral and solar plexus. Okay. Right, I'm going to Zaphkiel there. Pull as a number, and then do the astrology, because for some reason they want to tie it together. Synchronicity. Right, so this is a 15, which is a 6. So once this portal today and tomorrow, which is the 4th and the 5th, are anchored in, the 6th is where you will start to notice the synchronicities of what's happening and how everything is shifted. Okay. But I'm going to pull a... Oh, so the Magician's saying that's where the magic is, on the 6th. Right, so just let me pull the astrology, because that ties in somehow. Let me see. They're what I'm using. So there's some magical energy around the 6th. Let's see what that is. Oh, it's Jupiter. Your confidence, courage, self-belief and luck. It's the Jupiter energy. So if you can call on the Jupiter energy, at this time, not just on the 6th obviously, but the 6th seems to be quite important. This says the word important. Leo, the energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. And if you look at this one, this person is flying off a cliff with nothing underneath it. So it's the importance of self-belief, confidence, courage. They both say self-belief and luck. Okay. Sorry, I just need to look at the colour. Right, so I need a green one now to go with that. Oh. Right, okay, so we've got the first house, which again is number 1, and that's magic. What people see and the impression you give. So this is talking about your magic. Do people see the magic? Do you see the magic in yourself? More importantly, what do you see when you look in the mirror? Do you see this lion, this energetic, flamboyant, proud, passionate person who has self-belief and confidence? That's what the starseeds are being asked to pull forward now. Okay. Right. So how did that tie in with the synchronicity? Let me see. There's something about this number 6. It might not be to do with that, but give me a sec. Right, let's have a look at this dragon one. I'm going to pull 2 dragons. Right, the Dragon of Freedom, number 11. So this is giving a nod to obviously the star, the blue-ray starlight freedom, the freedom of the planet itself through Gaia, given the colour of the dragon as well, and the water. But this is also freedom for the twin flames to come together. Now there was some kind of suspended animation, is what I've been saying for a few days now. There was some kind of suspended animation where the twin flames weren't able to connect, and what Gaia is showing me that's been lifted now, so the twin flames are good to go to find each other on the highest positive polarity. Right, let's have another dragon card. I got 2 there. I'm going to show you both. Right, water dragon. Helps you flow easily around obstacles. Christ light and love are flowing. Develop your psychic abilities. Go with the flow. Okay, so that's what this one's talking about. Freedom. Go with the flow. The Christ energy, which obviously is to do with this timeline. And the golden solar energy as well. Helps you stand in your masculine power with wisdom. Let your DNA be reprogrammed and light codes activated. Become an inspired leader. So that's a nod to the Christ as a leader. But what Kuthumi is saying, it's through this golden solar plexus energy, the golden solar sun, with the golden solar dragon. So it's all about the gold, people. All about the gold. Even the Jupiter And the Leo are golden energies. Okay. And obviously that's Gaia with her gorgeous freedom now, freedom from pollution, and the waters are clearing, which is beautiful. Right, let's pull an animal. Did I show you the dragon ones? I'm not sure that I did. That's that one that I've used there. Right, let's pull a... Oh, we're getting 2 animal ones. That's nice. One sec. Oh, right, okay, before I do that, Zaphkiel wants to come back in. Says this is quite important. Right. When you look at this Jupiter energy, this person has dived off this cliff and we don't know what's underneath. There's probably nothing holding, no safety net, so they're just flying and trusting, surrendering. So Zaphkiel's saying surrender to this energy because ecstasy is on the other side. And he's showing me that, look, when you go through this portal of surrender, yeah, and you're flying through it, look what's on the other side. It's the same colours. These are completely different decks. Okay, these are the astrology deck, but look at the colours are the same. That's the ecstasy on the other side. Okay, but courage of the lion, bravery of the lion. Right, let's pull 2. Hummingbird optimism and owl of wisdom. Okay. Right, let's do the hummingbird first. Always actively seeking the sweetest nectar, the hummingbird reminds us to forever seek out the good in life and the beauty in each day. The sweetest nectar is within. Divine masculine and feminine within yourself, going through this solar gateway. Okay. And the owl, wisdom. It's time to face the shadows. The owl belongs to those who find wisdom in silence. Follow this totem bird to reach your higher self and see things from a spiritual perspective. If there are skeletons hiding in your closet, you can count on owl to help you address them. Now that's what I was talking about yesterday. You can't take it with you. You cannot take this shame, blame energy with you. And that's what this purging is now. Okay. Right, can I have a couple of crystals to help with this, letting go of this old energy, any old energy that no longer serves us as starlights. We had this yesterday, I think. Archangel Michael, Lapis Lazuli, the vision. I mentioned Lapis earlier. Call on Michael through the throat chakra. Say it out loud that you are releasing any timeline of blame and shame before you go through this portal. Okay, that's the first one. There are those cards. And this one. Next crystal. I'm not sure where the book is actually. For that one. Oh, it's here. One sec. I'm feeling much more grounded after my meditation. Yesterday I found it a little bit difficult, plus being tired, for the messages to come through. Okay, that can't be any clearer. The solar angel. So we've got the Christ on the solar timeline. We've got Kuthumi on the solar gateway, cloak of wisdom, and we were just talking about wisdom as well, weren't we? And also the solar dragon. Oh, it's the owl of wisdom. Gosh, I can't hold all these. Okay, so I'm going to move the Christ and I'm going to bring the owl in. So the solar angel is saying use the owl as the totem to dissolve any shadow energy as you're going through the portal. Okay. Alright, I'm going to put those there because I want to pull these last two. I'll show you that one. Divine talents. Now we had something like this yesterday as well. It's the creativity, the number 3. That all these skills and abilities that starlights have are now starting to be released, and that's what this is. But what Christ is saying, and Archangel Michael, through you are your own prophet. This solar gateway is you. This is your own timeline. So you can bring through anything that you want. Archangel Michael saying the vision. What do you visualize? What do you want to bring through? Okay. Then we'll do Metatron, then we'll do the numbers. Right, Divine Feminine's here. Number 31, which is the 4, which is April, which is the 444 today. So the Divine Feminine is standing very strongly on this timeline with the Christ. And he's saying, look at these colours. And actually, normally, when the Christ is depicted, he normally has a heart there. So he's giving a nod to the Divine Feminine, saying, you have my heart. Okay, that's beautiful energy. Right, let's pull Metatron. I think I've covered all the cards. Right, 23 is an initiation. That's what this is today. The Divine Feminine balanced within ourselves. Mother Earth. Grounding and support, so ground through this energy of today. Okay, make sure that you're grounded. And 44 to end with, shine on. It's the 4-4 portal, people. This is us. And if we look at the Divine Feminine, that is coming through our hearts. And if we look at the Divine Masculine, there's the support. Okay. Right, I'll just do the numbers and then Metatron wants to come in for a last message. Right, hopefully it won't be as difficult to follow these today. I struggled a bit yesterday because I was tired. One more. I've got two more there as well. I might need another one. Let's just see. Right, okay, so we've got the numbers again. So we've got 5. Alright. No. 10 Jack Queen. Okay, so look at the numbers again, the sequences. What are you doing at the time? Keep your manifestations high through nature. And we've got the 66, which is the healing of the shadow energy work going through this portal, and the divine inner light, divine Christ matrix, and the crystalline matrix within you. Okay, so that's within. We've got the carbon that's changing to the crystalline divine light, and this is our divine feminine standing in her divine crystalline light. Okay. Twin flames are still doing some shadow work. That's what that is. This is the carbon of the divine masculine feminine within us being burnt off through the 0 point energy. Okay. 3 is creativity. Number 13, the 13th day. This is, I'm right in saying that Easter Monday is on the 13th. And the Christ is saying that I know very little about religion, but I know that the 12th will be the rising of the Christ energy, so that's the 3. And then the 13th, Easter Monday, I'm not sure if that's when he rolled the stone away or something like that. But that's the last day of the carbon. That's the final day of the carbon turning to the crystalline light. That timeline. Wow. Okay. And the 5 is... Okay, this is the twin flames that are halfway there to finding their other counterpart. And what the 5 is tomorrow. So tomorrow is a really good manifestation day to, if you feel guided, to ask for inspiration and intuition as to who your twin flame energy is. And then what I'm going to do, Metatron's just going to clarify that for me. Metatron bridge, always open. So he's saying if you feel guided on the 5th, which is tomorrow, call upon the Metatron bridge to assist you in connecting with your twin flame. Okay, right, we're done. I hope you've enjoyed listening and watching this video, and I will be back tomorrow.